Matt Brown here from Matt Brown's Guitar Studio in Chicago and the band Dead Parade. We're going to do Got Me Wrong by Alice in Chains in this one. So we're finishing up the whole Sap EP with this song. So this one is tuned down a half step, but like I always do, I'm going to refer to the numbers and the chords as though we're playing in standard tuning. So for example, I'm going to call that an E chord and not an E flat chord. Alright, so let's check out the main riff for this one. We've just got a couple of bar chords and an open E chord. So this song is in the key of G sharp major. So we're going to start with a G sharp chord. So this is your full 6 string bar chord at the 4th fret. So 4 6 6 5 4 4. The next chord we're going to use is an E chord. And you might notice that I'm playing the E chord with kind of the same general fingering, since, you know, we're just switching between these bar chords. Makes it a little bit easier. And then the last chord we have is in an F sharp chord, so real simple here. So I'm going to play the riff at tempo, and then I'm going to kind of slow it down and talk about some of the muting and all of that. Alright, so slowly it's this. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so we have this 2 strums in a row like that, and then we're going to have the 2 muted strums. So alright, then the next part. So we have the down up on the E, and then we're going to do an up on your F sharp, 2 mutes. So that's the whole thing. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to teach all of the rhythm guitar parts for this song. Then I'll go back and teach the little lead fills and stuff in case you want to learn that stuff too at the end. Alright, so let's jump ahead to the As of Now, I Beg You've Got Me Wrong type part. So let's check that out. Okay, so this is the acoustic guitar part. There is an electric guitar that's sort of doubling what it's doing, so I'm just going to talk about the acoustic guitar part first. So chord-wise, what we have here is it's a D with an A in the bass, so this is a bar chord with 5 5 7 7 7. Then we're going to go to an F chord of all 6 strings. Then next we're going to play a C sharp with a G sharp in the bass with the exact same shape we used for the D/A. So this is 4 4 6 6 6. Last chord is an A bar chord like that. So let's break down the rhythm to this section real slowly now. Alright, so we have the same pattern twice. It's kind of, you know, like if you want to break it in half with the D and the F and then the C sharp and the A. So real slowly we have, you know, some mutes there to transition to get us to our F. So that's down, 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 up with 2 mutes at the end. And then same thing again. And then we're back to the... Alright, so that's going to happen again. Then essentially we're going to have a chorus section. So before we get into that though, we'll check out the what the distorted electric is playing. And I'll just play it on acoustic. So exact same chords, just a more sparse rhythm. real simple. there. All right, let's get after the chorus. Okay, so let's kind of start back from the beginning with what we have on this one. So just 3 chords for the whole part. We have the E chord, and again I'm playing it kind of with the fingering the same as the other bar chords. F sharp is the next one, and then A. So strumming on the E we have, so down, 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 up. Here we're going to do F sharp and kind of anticipate our A chord. So, alright, now I'll connect the first 2 bars together, so it's just a 2-bar phrase here. Again, now slowly. Ready, go. Alright, now let's catch the tail end of this section here, the That Won't Last Forever, or whatever Jerry Cantrell sings. Okay, so we're doing what a lot of people refer to as the gallop rhythm, this down, down, up type thing. So that happens 4 times with the F sharp chord. And then we're going to do the gallop twice with the A chord. And then the rest of the measure is 16th notes. Something's got to turn out right. And then back to the... Alright, so there's some kind of like little suspended chords that are played up high to kind of give this part some dimension that are overdubbed here. So I'll go back and talk about those here now. So it sounds like he's playing this up here, kind of with the, this shaped chord. You could play it with sort of a D shape in 9th position, like. What I think he's playing is. So this is a distorted electric that comes in with this little part. So he's also doubling this down an octave lower with this kind of, bar chord shape here. The way I like to do this is kind of mute the 4th string so you get, your pinky going back to your middle finger for the suspension. So that's how you do that. Alright, so that pretty much takes care of all of the rhythm guitar parts for this one, so let's go back and check out the lead fills. Okay, so let's talk about scales and what he's thinking of scale-wise that he's using over this chord progression. So it's in the key of G sharp major, but to achieve kind of a bluesy tone, you can use your G sharp minor pentatonic scale, which is mainly what he's using here. So you might notice that he's using a few notes from the major pentatonic major pentatonic scale. I mean, these are the notes at the 6th fret. So you can get, kind of a bluesier, more elaborate kind of sound by throwing those notes in. So the next time he plays a fill is after the As of Now I Beg You've Got Me Wrong type part. And he's going to use kind of like a G sharp natural minor or Aeolian kind of sound here to get a more modal flavor. So let's check that out. So, pretty simple, just doing a bend. Some like little legato stuff there. So let's check out the next part. This is, they do that As of Now You've Got Me Wrong part, and we're back to the first. So this is going to be played over the first with mainly G sharp minor pentatonic up real high. So let's look at that. Alright, so that's it. You know, at the beginning, just, you know, playing out of your, you know, kind of G sharp minor pentatonic with some pretty standard licks here. The little end part, that's pretty cool. What he's doing there is like a low 16 to a upper 19, not even octaves, but a bigger interval than that even. So then the next idea he does is real soulful here. He's changing positions down to like 14th position. You know, kind of getting into some more major sounding ideas here. So this section here, more G sharp minor pentatonic. You'll probably notice that he's throwing in that blue note, the flat 5, quite a bit here for a more bluesy sound. So I'll play some of these ideas a little bit slower here. So first, ready, go. So you throwing in that extra major pentatonic note there with the double step there. So I'll keep going. So I'm going to break down the final solo sections here, play it for you at tempo. The scales are mainly like G sharp minor blues scale mixed with the E major scale. So some interesting kind of soulful scale choices. So check it out. Okay, so thanks for watching. That takes care of all of the parts to Got Me Wrong by Alice in Chains and all of the SAP EP. So check out the other song lessons if you want to learn the full EP. So I'm Matt Brown from the band Dead Parade in Matt Brown's guitar studio in Chicago. Hit me up if you'd like some free guitar lessons or sign up for my Patreon if you'd like all my transcriptions. Alright, thanks. See you guys around.